One of the things that I think we all love about Real Housewives are the housewives confessionals, those interviews. Are you part of those?
Yes, I conduct, I would say, a lot of our interviews for Potomac.
Mm. And w- sometimes you guys you'll sort of break the fourth wall and include you asking the question. When do you sort of decide to do that? How often?
Um, well, this season, I think you'll hear my voice a lot. And it's not because I want to just hear my voice on television. That's not the case. It's because a lot of the time, it's usually because it's a conversation, just like how we're having a conversation now. It's sometimes their response doesn't make sense if you don't hear what the question is being asked. And a lot of times it's for you, the viewers, to really know that we are asking the tough questions. Like just like how you watch at home and have questions about why is this person doing this? Why is this person doing that? We literally everyone who works on this show is a fan of this show. So we literally have the same questions you have. So when we see something happen, we literally ask, so why did you do that? Like I remembered when I was talking to Gizelle about being back with Jamal, and we were talking, and she was explaining why she's back with him. And I literally was just sitting there, and I was like, so why you think this time is going to be different? Like I personally was curious.
After the twins were born, there was some tomfoolery, and y'all know what that means. I've said it enough.
Jamal was a cheater, pumpkin eater. He loved to hide his salami.
What makes you think that this time is different?
I don't know what a man's gonna do, but I believe and have faith in us enough to go down this road, whether y'all like it or not.
We watched it, but I said we have to include the question because it gives more insight to what Gizelle is thinking when she got back with her ex-husband. So those are the reasons why. And a lot of times it's fun. I remember my two favorites of all time would be in last season, and they're both with Gizelle, to be honest, because Giselle's memory is all over the place sometimes. It's when she was so mad when we were talking about the NOLA trip. Like she's like, I've never done anything to Karen. So I don't know why she was really aggravated by why Karen was coming at her. And I said, yeah. And she's like, what did I do? And then that's when I started listing off the stuff that she's done. And she's like, oh, but she literally forgot. She literally had forgotten all those things because she was so aggravated with Karen in that moment that she had no recollection of anything she's done. And then my second was when we were talking about Robyn and when Robyn's taxes came to life, and she was like, she literally was going off like, "Girl, that's nothing. She's gonna pay it off." Da 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 da. And it's like what, $5,000? I was like, no, it's like 90. She's like, oh, she literally. So those are the moments when you're doing the confessionals where you're like, oh my god, this is funny. We should include this. But a lot of times it's really to explain the story further for people to get more background information about really what's going on. And just to help them to understand that if you don't we're asking the tough questions, and these are the answers. So don't think so just like how you have the tough questions, we have them as well.
Right. Well, I think that I have enough personal experience to know that our Bravo celebrities don't always have the most patience when it comes to long interviews. Who is sort of the hardest to get through confessional shoots with?
Can I be completely honest on Potomac?
Yeah.
You have to set it up for each woman exactly to make sure they are comfortable. Because we do long confessionals on Potomac. With Gizelle, you have to make sure her snacks are right beside the table. If she has her snacks, you can talk to Gizelle for hours.
What does she like to
For
snack on?
Cheetos.
I can't imagine
Oh,
that's great for interview, like on camera interviews, but
I mean, it's not, but
uh,
if it makes my life easier,
of
give her
course.
some Cheetos, please. Give her some Cheetos. For Karen, it's her Red Bull,
Mm.
or her Red Bull or her tea. You always have to make sure she has her Red Bull or her tea. For the rest of the women, is champagne. So we always
Mm.
make sure they are comfortable, so that we can go for long, so we can talk to them longer than normal. So it's all about. Oh my God! I just gave out all my secrets. Now they're gonna be like, I know what you're trying to do, Kamar. You're not keeping me here. Yeah. But yes, so that's how we. So for Potomac, it's very easy in terms of that. So just get them comfortable with their favorite snacks, favorite drinks, and you can talk to them for hours.
Do you ever have to pull back on the champagne because you're like, okay, we went from loose to, incoherent. So now we gotta switch up to coffee.
I will say yes, and I will not say who or what season. I would. That's all I will say is yes, and I will not say who or what season. But it just happened where I'm like, where I'm like, am I asking the question wrong, or am I just, or, or I was like, I don't know if it's me or them, but I think we should like one of. I think we should just stop today. We're good for today.